You've probably said it before, right? Nobody wants to work anymore. And I get it because when your phone isn't ringing with qualified applicants, it feels exactly like that, right? But here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. The best technicians in your market are working right now, okay? They just aren't working for you right now. Today, I'm going to show you why that is and what it actually takes to change it. But real quick, before we get into it, recruiting is just one piece of what's holding most contracting businesses back. And if you want to see the full picture, I want to give you something that shows you exactly where your business is leaking right now. It's called the Contractor Business Health Test. It scores your business across 5 areas, guys: team, financials, sales, operations, and marketing, and shows you exactly where your biggest gap is. It's completely free, and the link is in the description below, so go grab it. Now, let's talk about what's actually killing your recruiting and how you can fix it. Number one, your hiring ad is the problem. Let's start here because this is where most people blow it before they ever get a shot. Your hiring ad, guys, is killing you. Think about what most of them look like right now. Must have 3 to 5 years of experience, must have your own tools, must pass a background check. And that's the whole pitch right there. There's no vision here. There's no culture. There's nothing that makes a great technician stop scrolling and say, that's where I need to be. Here's the thing. A great technician, a real A player, is not sitting at home unemployed, scrolling Indeed, guys, just waiting for you to post something for them. No, they're already working. They're already somewhere else. They're already getting a paycheck. And the only way you pull them out of where they are is if what you're offering looks and feels better than what they already have. That means your hiring ad isn't a form. It's a sales letter for you. And right now, most of yours reads like a tax document. Number two, what great technicians actually look for. So, if the ad is the problem, what's the solution here? You have to understand what great technicians are actually looking for before you write a single word. And it's not what most business owners think. Think about it for a second. What does a day at your company actually look like, actually feel like? What kind of equipment do you run? How do you treat your people? Do you invest in their training? Do you take care of their families? Do you promote from within? That's what a real A player is weighing before they ever pick up the phone. Not just the hourly rate that you're paying, okay? They want to know, is this a place that I can grow? Is this a place I'll be respected? Is this somewhere I can build a career and not just punch a clock? Your hiring pitch needs to answer those questions before they even ask them, okay? So write it that way. And you stop attracting warm bodies, guys, and you'll start attracting people who actually want to be there with you. Number three, always be recruiting. Here's a mindset shift that will change everything for you. Stop recruiting when you're desperate, okay? And I know that sounds backwards, but think about it. When you're desperate, you make bad hires. You skip the process. You build a warm body in a truck, right? And 6 months later, you're right back to where you started, except now you've got a culture problem, right? On top of the recruiting problem that you already have. So the best contractors I know are always recruiting, not because they have an open position, but because they know that the right person showing up at the right time is not an accident here. It's a result of consistent effort over time. So you're always having conversations, always paying attention to who's out there, always building that pipeline for your business. That way, when you need someone, and you will, right? You're not just starting from scratch every single time. You've already got 2 or 3 people ready to make a move. That's not luck, guys. That's called strategy. And if you want to know exactly what a bad hire is actually costing your business, beyond just the paycheck that you pay them, I did a full breakdown on that. Go check out that video after this one because it just might shock you. Number 4, where to find A players. So where are these people actually hiding? Because if you're only fishing on Indeed and ZipRecruiter, you're in the same crowded pond as every other company that's in your market. So let me break down 3 places most business owners completely overlook, okay? First one is technical schools. There are trade programs in your area right now producing graduates who are hungry, coachable, and ready to prove themselves. So get in front of those programs, okay? Go and sponsor a class over there. Show up on a job fair. Build a relationship with the instructors over there, okay? So you'll become the first company that those students think of when they graduate, okay? Another big one, huge one. Just talked to Sammy about this yesterday. Supply houses, your local HVAC distributor, plumbing supply, right? Electrical supplier places. The counter guys there know every single technician in your market, okay? So they see them every single day and they know who's frustrated, who's looking for something different, right? So go buy those guys lunch. Let them know you're always looking for great people, because that relationship is worth more than any job board description that you'll ever buy out there, okay? Next thing is competitor networks, right? Great technicians talk to each other. They're in the same Facebook groups, the same forums, the same job site circles, right? When you build a reputation as a great place to work, word starts getting around, and eventually your competitors' best guys hear about you and makes the call to you, right? Number 5, build a careers page. Here's something simple that most small businesses don't have, and it's costing them every single day. A careers page on the website, not a link to Indeed, okay? An actual page on your website that shows who you are as a company. Put your team on there, real faces and real people. Show your trucks, right? Show the equipment, the shop if you have one. Talk about your training programs, your benefits, what it actually looks and feels like to work for you. Here's why this matters. When a technician is thinking about making a move, they Google you, right? And if your website has nothing about working there, they move on to the next option. But if they land on a page that shows them a team they want to be a part of, guys, a company that looks organized and invested in its people, that page is working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Even when you're not hiring, right? Especially when you're not hiring. Number 6, employee referral program. Let's talk about referrals, because your existing team is sitting on a gold mine that most business owners never tap into. Set up a referral program, keep it simple, and make it worth their while. If one of your techs refers somebody who gets hired and stays for 90 days, then they get a bonus. $500, $1,000, whatever makes sense for your business. Here's why this works so well. Your team isn't going to refer somebody who's going to embarrass them, right? They're going to refer somebody they'd actually want to work alongside. And that built-in filter alone is incredibly valuable. And when the new hire shows up, they've already had a connection inside the company, someone who's vouched for them and is personally invested in their success in your company. That improves retention, right? It builds culture for you, and it costs you a fraction of what a bad hire cost you down the road. So make it official, guys. Put it in writing. Bring it up at your team meetings and let your people know, if you know someone great, bring them to me. I'll take care of you. Number 7, redesign your interview process. Last one, and this one might sting a little. Your interview process might be working against you. Most business owners design their hiring process to filter out bad candidates, and that's fine. But if that's all it does, you're losing great candidates right along with the bad ones. Think about it from a technician side for a second. A great tech with 3 other offers on the table isn't waiting 2 weeks for a callback from somebody. And they're not jumping through 5 hoops just to get a first conversation. So speed matters, right? Respect matters. How fast do you follow up after an application comes in? Because if it's more than 24 hours, somebody else already called them and you lost before you even started. Here's what your process should actually do. It should move fast, right? Same day or next day response every single time without exception. It should sell while it screens, because the interview isn't just you evaluating them, it's them evaluating you and your company. So show them the shop, introduce them to the team, let them see exactly what they'd be walking into. And it needs to paint a clear picture of the future, because top performers aren't just looking for a job. No, they're looking for somewhere to grow. grow, somewhere they can earn more as they get better, somewhere they could step into a lead role someday for themselves. If your interview process makes them feel like a number, they'll find someone who makes them feel like a person, right? So design it to attract great people, not just eliminate the bad ones. That's the difference between a company that's always short staffed and one that has people just lined up wanting in. Look, I've coached business owners all over this country, and let me tell you something. The ones who can't grow, 9 times out of 10, it's not the market, it's not the economy, and it's not that nobody wants to work. It's that they haven't built a company that great people want to be a part of. When you fix the ad, build that pipeline, attract your team, get the careers page up, and design your interview to attract instead of just eliminate, everything changes for your business. You stop being desperate for talent and you start having options for your team. The best technicians in your market are out there right now. The question is, when they're ready to make a move, are they going to think of you? So build it so the answer is always yes. And if you want to know whether hiring is actually your biggest leak right now, or if something else is quietly costing you more, go take the Contractor Business Health Test. It scores your business across 5 areas and tells you exactly where your biggest gap is right now. The link is in the description below and it's completely free. So let's go build something that lasts.